some of these answers are ChatGPT generated, so we can figure out which ones actually work and which ones don't. So I can go back and remove them
All
later.
right. Okay, well, let's see. You've already set up as the bad cards base pack. What about yours?
Let me double check.
Hmm?
Update.
Wait, what?
Should. Yep. It's in there. 3 dates. Copy of the Geek Pack. 945 cards total. We're all set.
All right, yeah, no, I just had to I just had to refresh the page.
Alright. Time to start.
Uh,
Let's try one of the new ones.
oh, that's not a good sound.
Okay, here's one that I actually came up with wholesale. I nearly had a panic attack
Okay.
when Chris did blank in Black Ops 2 with zero forewarning.
Probably,
That's pretty good.
probably my most, probably like my peak villain arts.
That was your moral event horizon, motherfucker.
Let me see here. Nah, nah, no, God, no. I know that I know. That's either your whatever card I have here is either one from you or one from the geek pack. That much I know.
Mm. I nearly had a panic attack when Chris did Falcon Punch in Black Ops 2 with zero forewarning. I nearly had a panic
Get the
attack
knuckle.
when Chris did Anal Gerbils in Black Ops 2 with zero forewarning. I nearly had a panic attack when Chris did, trust me, I saw it on YouTube, in Black Ops 2 with zero forewarning. I nearly had a panic attack when Chris did the cursed Google Doc that should never be opened in Black Ops 2 with zero forewarning. And I nearly had a panic attack when Chris did a glitch in the Matrix during a job interview in Black Ops 2 with zero forewarning. Yeah, trust me, I saw it on YouTube.
Yes.
That was an AI generated card,
Like-
and so was the cursed Google Doc one.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I would have pegged that cursed Google Doc one to be one from you.
Now, I fed it the card, so it at least had a consistent idea of where to go.
That makes sense.
Fair enough. But cursed Google Doc only reminds me of Nunez, if you remember him.
Oh,
Ugh.
God. Don't.
Yeah.
That, I know I shouldn't be throwing stones at a glass house considering what some of my fetish is, but Jesus Christ, he needs to seek help.
No, like for what you do is tame in comparison. Even I agree with that.
All right. The police found blank locked in my meat freezer. On that fucking topic. All right. The police found Joseph, suddenly remembering he has an opinion and now it's everyone's problem, locked in my meat freezer.
God.
I'll tell you what, that's
Jesus.
bullshit!
The police found a Bible Camp glory hole locked in my meat freezer. No, thank you. The police found a jacuzzi-induced miscarriage in my meat freezer. Oh! The police found my girlfriend, half virgin, half whore, locked in my meat freezer. Oh, that's dark.
Yikes. All right, Jeffrey Dahmer.
The police found a D&D party that survives only through sheer dumb luck, locked in my meat freezer.
Oh, you know what that reminds me?
That's
I gotta tell
pretty
you the
funny.
story. I gotta tell you the story of my fucking main character moment in the camp. Because holy fuck.
Oh, he's breaking up.
I'm gonna get this one first. damn
Damn.
who had girlfriend? No. Damn.
I had girlfriend.
No, I had Joseph.
I had girlfriend.
Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay, you were second up.
Damn it. By the
So
way, the
your main
first
character moment.
the first and the fifth one are both AI generated. So
Oh.
The only thing stopping Joseph from achieving enlightenment is blank.
I swear to God, if I don't win, I'm just gonna punch somebody.
I mean, like, how well do I know you, Joseph? Because there's a lot of things I could probably say. I probably could have written out.
I forget. Was this one of mine or was this one of the A's? I don't know.
Oh no.
I almost don't want to read because I can already see the answer. You know what? Fuck it. I already see the answer. It's
Yes!
like it. Like, yeah, like, it is absolutely the. That could not have been a more perfect answer, Joseph. It's like you just had this card. You just had this card. You didn't write it in.
Yeah, I just had the fucking egg.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. Well earned points. It's like there's no point in reading anything else.
My latest hyperfixation? Oh, it's just blank.
Oh God.
Come on, as the literal autist of the group, you had to have known that this was going to be
Fair.
coming.
I have two here that could work.
Probably
I'm
My
gonna
cards are not the
This-
best. So
My card is definitely more on the spectrum.
My latest hyperfixation? Oh, it's just Chris's personal hell being forced to admit he was wrong in front of an audience.
Yeah, that's
such
not a person-
weird
that-
fixation. What?
That's also not a personal hell for me. I will admit when I'm wrong, and I will murder anyone who says otherwise.
My latest
I think we need to change the
hyperfixation?
card.
Yeah, we need to change it. My latest hyperfixation? Oh, it's just a 10-hour explanation of Kingdom Hearts. Okay, even I'm not that autistic. All right,
But you are up there.
fuck off.
All right, all starts not in Kingdom Hearts 1.
My latest hyperfixation? Oh, it's just a banjo playing hillbilly. My latest hyperfixation? Oh, it's just getting banned from a Discord server for crimes against common sense. My latest hyperfixation? Oh, it's just an accidental drone strike on a wedding. Getting banned from a Discord server.
Yes.
Chris,
Like,
I know
that
yours
GP
was
is-
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, absolutely. I did say it was pretty on there.
It was.
All right, let's see here. Oh no. What is causing us to argue over who gets to use the brain cell this time?
Is that what yours, Joseph?
It's a good fucking card.
Yeah,
That is a good one.
Yeah, this is one of mine. This is one of the ones from the last game that I wrote.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God. Oh, I've got two that work. Hopefully this is okay.
I don't know.
God damn it! God damn it!
All right, what is causing us to argue over who gets to use the brain cell this time? It's Secret Society of Librarians. Having a worrying string of awful girlfriend. Jesus Christ!
No, you can have the brain cell this time.
What is causing us to argue over who gets to use the brain cell this time? A pedantic argument over whether Avex's weak spot constitutes as a huge spot or not. Oh God. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I had it with girlfriends, but god damn it.
But fucking juice box, man.
Fucking juice box.
Like that'll forever be on the wall of shame.
I forget which hill I died on, but I'll die on it again.
I think you were dying on the hill of it not being a juice box.
Yes, that was
It's
it.
true, yes.
That was it.
Perfect. I'll fucking do it again.
Of course you will. You'll keep dying on the hill until it's eroded into a stump.
Well, here's a new one, Joseph, and I know it's one you made. At some point, I'm gonna subject Joseph to blank, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Yep, that is one of mine. That's one I actually wrote out.
Oh!
God damn it.
Alright, this is probably the best one I can put in.
At some point, I'm gonna subject Joseph to a vegan vampire, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Damn it.
At some point, I'm gonna subject Joseph to that new vagina smell, and there's nothing he can do about it.
I have questions?
I wish I could subject you to that, Christ.
God knows I need it.
At some point, I'm going to subject Joseph to me insisting that the skill-based matchmaking conspiracy, and there's nothing he can do about it. At some point, I'm going to subject Joseph to the next stage of human evolution, and there's nothing he can do about it.
That's terrifying!
At some point, I'm going to subject Joseph to a turd on a stick, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's between the third and the fourth one. You know what? I'm gonna do the next stage of human evolution. Fuck.
That is terrifying concept.
That is. By the way, you insisting it's skill-based conspiracy, that's one the AI generated.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
Like, that is a good one. It's like, also, I'm gonna subject Joseph to the next stage of human evolution, having focus.
No.
Good luck with that.
It can be done. We will rebuild them.
Nothing sets
You
off
never
an
asked for
argument
this?
in our group faster than blank.
Oh god, I wish I had the juice box thing again.
Dear God, this is one of the AI ones. I want to slap the AI for this one.
It is one of the AI ones.
No, one of the cards I picked up. I'm not going to say what it is because, wow. I need to play it first.
I think I got one of yours cards, Joseph, and if it's an AI generated one, it's fucking gold.
Alright.
You'll know it when you see it.
I'm sure I will. Nothing sets off an argument in our group faster than me having a brain fart and dying horribly to something completely fucking stupid. Nothing sets off an argument in our group faster than ChatGPT roasting you. Nothing sets off an argument in our group faster than the delicate art of porcupine cunnilingus. Ugh. Nothing sets off an argument in our group faster than a needle in your dick hole. Nothing sets off an argument in our group faster than a groundhog eating your dick in front. There's a lot of dick-based ones in this one, but it's got to be the first one. Of course it is yours, Chris.
Yes.
And no, that is not AI generated. That is completely wholesale for me.
That's fucking gold.
Did we have that one last time?
We did. We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's been a while. My memory's not so great.
All right. If you don't choose a starter Pokemon, Professor Oak will give you blank instead.
All right, Jack.
All right. If you don't choose a starter Pokemon, Professor Oak will give you a piece of rebar instead. Here you go, kid. The world is a dangerous place.
Good luck,
Stage
asshole.
Skull, take this. Some kid tries to beat you up with his dog. Beat his dog with this. If you don't choose a starter Pokemon, Professor Oak will give you that awkward moment when the pages of your Tiger Beat are stuck together instead. No, thank you. If you don't choose a starter Pokemon, Professor Oak will give you your cousin's Rectum instead. Oh,
It's a lot wider than I thought it was.
Didn't realize it was this stretchy.
oh God. Professor Oak will give you balls out Old Testament shit instead. And
Whoa,
finally,
buddy.
if you don't choose a starter Pokemon, Professor Oak will give you a good laugh at the size of his penis before sex instead. Wow, I'm going
These are
with
some
the rebar.
good ones. Damn it! That was balls out Old Testament shit.
That one was second. But there's something hilarious to me about the concept of, oh, well, you didn't get a Pokemon? Here, kid.
Take this. Beat a motherfucker to death with it. It works just as well.
Okay, this is a new one. I was originally going to name the clan blank, but I decided against it.
That is one of mine. I wrote that wholesale.
Okay. It's like that's a pretty decent one. It's also so funny that I'm the one judging it, so
Oh, my cards suck. Mine's a bit of a throwaway.
I was originally going to name the clan Farts Capable of Winning instead, but I decided against it. I was originally going to name the clan a documentary about people who take naps, but decided against it. Yeah. I was going to name a clan Her Dead Eyes, but decided against it. Mutually Assured Destruction, but decided against it. That's actually a really good one. And I was going to name the clan Bloody Sheets, but decided against it. Oh, shit. Look, for us three, I absolutely would call the clan Mutually Assured Destruction. But for the context, I'm going to have to give it to Bloody Sheets.
Damn.
Aw.
Because, I would not go against Mutually Assured Destruction as a clan tag, or a clan name.
Fair enough.
When I have a new game idea that involves blank, it's never a good sign.
Oh.
Is that a new card?
Yes. Not AI generated. When I have a new game idea that involves a 5-paragraph unhinged rant followed by, anyway, how's your day? It's never a good sign. When I have a new game idea that involves the racists in your family, it's never a good sign.
Oh.
When I have a new game idea that... What?
So just me.
Pretty much. When I have a new game idea that involves custom dildos handcrafted to your exact specifications, it's never a good sign. When I have a new game idea that involves orphans used as bowling pins, it's never a good sign. And when I have a new game idea that involves a man with 3 penises, it's never a good sign. Orphans use as bowling pins. It's gotta be.
Yeah!
Which one was yours, Chris?
I was the paragraph, right?
That's one of the AI generated ones. Fitting.
That's a decent one.
It is.
Alright, Joseph, singing is not a good sign. Especially not when he's singing about blank.
Man, I'm out for blood today.
Alright, Joseph, singing is not a good sign, especially when he's singing about the active crafting concentration camps in the hit German game Minecraft. Oh my god! I'm gonna read the other.
It's just a German rendition of The Hills Are Alive.
God damn it.
The camps are so alive with the sound of torture.
Oh my god.
And prove the point.
It's not a good sign, especially when he's singing about juggling as foreplay. Oh, Joseph singing is not a good sign, especially not when he's singing about John Travolta's sweaty old man disco ball. Yeah, that's not a good sign.
No.
It's not a good sign when he's singing about waking up with a new tattoo and no memory of how he got it. Oh,
So momentum.
and finally, Joseph singing is not a good sign, especially not when he's singing about a karaoke performance that should be classified as a war crime. God, this is a good set.
It is, actually.
I'm gonna go with. Yep.
Yep.
Damn it.
Like I said, I'm out for blood today for some reason. The one thing that can make Jack drop his morals in a heartbeat. Blank.
I feel like mine's a bit of a throwaway, but I still think it's funny.
We'll see.
Not AI generated, by the way.
The one thing that can make Jack drop his morals in a heartbeat: getting a ton of splits at a blackjack table.
Not AI
The one thing that
generated.
the one thing that can make Jack drop his morals in a heartbeat: a rabbit with a taste for human flesh. It is the rabbit. One thing that can make Jack drop his morals in a heartbeat: another suicide attempt foiled by a poorly placed pit trampoline.
Oh my god.
The one thing that can make Jack drop his morals in a heartbeat: pubes knitted into an itchy sweater.
All right, that's it. I'm killing somebody.
And the one thing that can make Jack drop his morals in a heartbeat is my version of an apology, making a joke about it and hoping everybody forgets.
Oh my god.
Jeez, that's AI, isn't it?
It is.
Let's see how well. Let's see if I would know Jack very well. Nah, Jack would absolutely forgive me about it. Probably the knit pubes.
Wow!
Yeah.
Holy
Yep.
shit!
Somebody did that? No. What the hell are you doing? Come here. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah. So my version of an apology, you would still accept that, Jack,
Most of the time, yes.
depending on the severity of it.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that night. You know, the one with blank. This is an AI generated prop, by the way.
Well, that's a decent one.
I played the card I am upset at.
I think I might be worse, Jack.
We don't talk about that night. You know, the one with the chart heap of orphans.
Damn. Okay, starting off strong.
We don't talk about
We
that
don't talk
night.
about it.
You know, the one with Jack's hardcore denial of wanting a trad wife.
That has to be AI generated.
It's not
Please
actually, it's mine.
Joseph, how could you? Fuck off.
Like, are you seriously in denial about that, Jack? Why would you not
No.
want that?
I don't want one. I'm not in
not?
denial either.
We don't talk about that night. You know, the one with the desperate fingering session.
God.
We don't talk about that night. You know, the one with accidentally turning a friendly NPC into a major villain. We don't talk about that night. You know, the one with Cave Johnson's hatred of lemons. Jesus Christ!
The good route.
The implications, regardless of the card, the implication is even weirder or funnier.
I
I know,
know.
right?
Oh, God. Fuck, dude. I want to pick the second one so bad, but it just doesn't work in the context, so Chart Heap of Orphans wins. God damn it!
Damn.
Like, I'm getting back on my bullshit.
I forget if we've done this one already. Somebody else might remember. What is Joseph's next tattoo gonna be of?
Yeah, we did do that one.
Yeah, we did do
Okay,
that
good.
one.
That was the one with, like, the seagulls grabbing an eyeball.
Yep.
Oh no. This is a new one. My normalcy is in stark contrast to my friends. That's what happens when you don't grow up dealing with blank.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Not AI
Let me
generated,
guess.
by the way.
Not. Jeez,
Not.
you were really
Fantastic.
You were coming out swinging with these prompt cards.
I could do prompt cards just fine. It's answer cards that I have trouble with. I know mine doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it would still be fitting to some extent.
I don't think I have one that's really fitting, but I don't want to. I don't want to reboot the universe because some of these cards are really good. It's just a matter of getting the right one.
Just do it your way then.
Yeah.
Alright, my normalcy is in stark contrast to my friends. That's what happens when you don't grow up dealing with black market dolphin hair pheromones. Who here is dealing with that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what happens when you don't grow up dealing with playing the dating game and having the contestants be Sam, Carlin, Christine. Oh my god.
Oof. That's a wasted card, I think.
It is a wasted card.
Damn it.
Just because the potential.
I know. I
Right.
took the
Well,
risk.
same with the third card, Yikes.
That's what happens when you don't grow up dealing with Chris's entire personality, but formatted as a 3-hour YouTube essay no one asked for.
AI generated, by the way.
Holy shit! That's good.
What I hate more about that is that I've been seeing a lot of YouTube essays a lot.
Oh.
So like
It's what-
that's a double fuck you.
It's what the format is switching to on YouTube. Essays
Yeah.
are nice.
I mean, well, especially when it's like what I've been seeing is like a series of people coming up. One guy coming up with the entire Bionicles lore, like the whole of it.
What? I need that.
It's like, oh, what is it? Like 15 episodes.
Oh my god.
Damn.
It's a lot.
I miss Bionicle. Anyways,
I do too.
that's what happens when you don't grow up dealing with Mark Zuckerberg digitally peeping at you through your phone. I mean,
Fair.
I guess it's not incorrect. And that's what happens when you don't grow up with the Pope fondling your balls. That is also correct. Highly unlikely.
Also not religious, so I wouldn't know.
I was raised Lutheran.
I'm gonna go with this one. Damn it!
Yeah, mine was a wasted one.
You don't have to grow deal with my entire personality. Yeah, guess what? I have to deal with my personality.
Exactly. I only met you later.
Yeah.
I
You only
didn't
met
grow
me in,
up
like,
with it.
Yeah, you only met me in like what, middle school?
I think
Yeah, because
No,
I
it
met you
was-
guys sophomore year of high school.
you met us in high school.
Yeah.
Wait, Joseph, I thought we met in freshman.
No, we met sophomore.
I could have
Okay.
sworn it wasn't it freshman?
Early
'Cause we had all
2013.
the... Oh,
Like,
2013 is not sophomore.
Oh, 2012,
Yeah,
sorry.
2013.
Early 2012, yes.
Yeah, Jack, don't you remember Ben?
Yeah, I remember Ben.
Or yeah, I'm pretty sure that was probably like last year in middle school.
We definitely did meet Joseph in high school. Like it's just...
No, that
I thought it was...
yeah, that much.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, that much I remember. And then I nearly threw a guy into a fucking basketball pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'll
thought
do
it was...
again.
I thought it was freshman year because that's when we had all the different sports and everything. That's when they cycled us around and had us try a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, I do remember that vaguely.
So PE was just like, hey, try all these things. And it was a lot of nonsense. Mostly.
Joseph, please tell me if this is you or not. I keep calling this a skill issue while ignoring blank.
It's the
Oh.
AI.
Like I actually have been using skill issue unironically in conversation.
There it is! There it is!
Mine's-
But
mine's
it's
a throwaway.
usually well placed.
Oh, God!
I keep calling this a skill issue while ignoring Joseph's tragic weakness for a pretty face and even prettier lie. Wow.
Oh,
That's the AI, by the
wow.
way.
Gee. AI's turning you a new one.
It's like, please stop. He's already dead. I keep calling this a skill issue while ignoring mind control, drugs, and the water supply. While I keep ignoring another humiliating death in Dark Souls. God.
That's an AI generated one,
That's
I think.
that's also really well placed. I keep calling this a skill issue while ignoring every room in the house.
What?
Implication. And while ignoring a well-timed insult that cuts way too deep.
Another AI one.
Damn. Geez, this is like I'm really pressed for choice here. I'm gonna have to do the well-timed insult.
Ah!
Another
All right,
Death in Dark
Joseph,
Souls?
did you?
I had Dark
That was
Souls.
you. Joseph, did you fucking roast yourself?
Nope, that wasn't me.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, no, computers are really out for you now, Joseph.
The last time Chris went on a rant, it was about blank for at least an hour. AI generated, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, you know, I can see myself doing this. I can see myself doing this.
Well, let's see.
Throwaway.
The last time Chris went on a rant, it was about Death by Blue Shell for at least an hour. You know,
Yeah.
if we were playing Mario Kart, I could totally see that. The last time Chris went on a rant, it was about using sheer confidence as a substitute for skill for at least an hour.
I could see that being a rant.
I can too.
It depends on who I'm directing that to.
The last time Chris went on a rant, it was about sourdough bread baked with lady yeast for at least an hour. Ugh. The last time Chris went on a rant, it was about the fucker who won't stop pronouncing the silent letters and words for at least an hour.
That's more of a Jack rant.
It's more of a, I was about to say.
Because my name has silent letters in it.
The last time Chris went on a rant, it was about a dog who can talk but still humps you for at least an hour. Okay, it's definitely between the first two. Oh, God. What would Chris be more likely to rant about? It's gotta be the second one.
Damn it.
I
was the blue shell.
Yeah, of course. I figured as much.
Like because I especially remember seeing like the one YouTube short of like I think it was a dry bones who got hit like 3 blue shells, 2 red shells, and a green shell just before the finish line and got
Oh,
up.
I've seen that.
Yes, it went from first place and all that. Yeah, that would make me rant.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Chris refuses to admit it, but he's absolutely obsessed with blank.
Ooh.
Oh, my cards suck.
God. I'm gonna have so many fucking medals by the end of this.
Alright. Chris refuses to admit it, but he's absolutely obsessed with sexual attraction to machines.
No, I don't have an No, I don't have a Nier Automata body pillow. What are you talking about?
Why am I not surprised you knew exactly the game I was thinking of?
Because I know you too well, Jack. I'm inside your head.
No, get out.
It's very spacious in here, though.
Get out of here. Give me back the brain cell while you're at it.
Like, what do you mean? There's no brain cell here. Pretty sure Joseph has it.
Because you... Oh.
What are you talking about? I haven't been using it for a while.
I didn't say
You
used
lost
it.
the brain cell!
No,
Joseph,
I didn't say you were using it. Yeah, Joseph, I didn't say you were using it. I just said you had it.
No, I don't know where I put it last. I think I put it in the closet, and I don't know. It just got lost in the shuffle.
Oh my god. Well, we're never gonna find it again. It's gone.
Yeah. If we ever make a podcast, this has to be like a segment we need to do.
Absolutely. All right, Chris refuses to admit it, but he's secretly obsessed with him accurately calling his demise in Liar's Bar.
I wouldn't say obsessed, but like it's certainly a fucking power.
Oh, it's already showing right now. Chris refuses to admit it, but he's already absolutely obsessed with Joseph's inability to keep a casual interest casual.
Why would I be obsessed with that?
I don't know.
Because you're too protective of me to a certain degree. Let's be honest here.
I hate that you're right. Like, I kind of hate that you're right, but I'm not gonna stop.
He refuses to admit it, but he's absolutely obsessed with a butt plug that doubles as a thermometer. What?
Now, are we talking like a butt plug doubles as a rectal thermometer, or?
It would have to be.
I would
But
hope
why,
so.
why would you obsess over that of all things?
It's gonna, like, at the end is gonna look like one of those pressure monitors.
He won't admit it, but he's absolutely obsessed with the ashes of our... Yeah.
God damn it.
Damn it!
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Am I the most like Kratos here?
Unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess.
Well, hold on. Is this pre-Norse Kratos or post-Norse?
Post.
Okay, fair.
By the way, I was the card roasting myself.
Yeah. Okay.
That's AI generated as well.
I had the sexual attracted machines. Funny that blew out of the radar.
God damn it! I should have. That was the other one I was thinking of until I saw the ashes of our enemies. Damn it! Damn it!
Damn it.
Oh god, this is a new one, and I don't know. I want to say, Joseph, that you wrote this out wholesale. Once I get out of the military, I can't imagine more fitting career change than something involving blank.
Oh god, was that me or was that AI? Oh shit, I don't even remember.
Fucking drone striking a wedding.
I had a few good ones, but hopefully this one's the best.
I have to reboot.
Yeah, okay.
My
I
card
get a good one. This is suck twice.
Hopefully not.
Oh,
Oh, you
let's
found
see here.
one.
You found something.
Yeah. I found something. We'll see.
All right. Once I get out of the military, I can't imagine a more fitting career change than something involving a podcast of your really short orgasms.
Oh, that's.
I can't imagine a more fitting career change than something involving an autonomous vibrator with dreams of world domination. I mean, I haven't looked into getting an engineering degree, so... can't imagine a more fitting career change than something involving permanent memory loss. Yeah, sure, just wipe my memory and then re-listen to the military again. Can't imagine a career change more fitting career change than something involving never-ending college debt. Ooh.
God.
Ooh.
You better
Yeah,
hope that
that's-
GI Bill stretches.
Yeah, that's a little too real, Jack.
I know. I'm sorry.
Mine was permanent memory loss.
That was a pretty good one. But yeah, no, it never ended college debt. I'm pretty sure my GI Bill, well, depending on when I get out, might stretch me for a while. But I'm not initially intending to get a 4-year.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's
I'll definitely probably take like a trade or something.
yeah, going to trade
Not a
school.
bad idea.
Jack's villain origin story began when someone insulted blank.
Oh,
My girlfriend, half virgin, half whore.
I mean,
AI generated, by the way.
hey, nice.
That is a
it's
good.
all right. You know what? My card sucked this time. My card sucked this time.
That is a good question. What? How would Jack be as a villain?
Plague Doctor. Like SCP Plague Doctor.
Oh, I don't actually know what that one does in particular. I've always seen him in the game, but I'd never know what he does. Well, I've never played the game. I always see him in the videos about the game.
Like, you know how like he'll basically quote unquote cure anything, like just even so much as a cough.
Oh, what's the cost?
They usually die.
That's fair. I don't have a really good one for this one, unfortunately.
Neither do I.
I mean, if your cards suck all around, you can easily write in an answer. Nobody's going to hold it against you.
It's too late.
Yeah.
I already submitted.
If he's not going to submit a written answer, I won't either. I'm just going to throw away.
Oh, I just forgot that was an option.
Jack's villain origin story began when someone insulted geriatric lovemaking.
Oh my god, what?
Jack's villain origin story began when someone insulted the Pitmobile. Jack's villain origin story began when someone insulted a brain chip that suppresses horniness. Jack's villain origin story began when someone insulted the embarrassment of eventually trying to legitimately sing on camera. What am I?
Oh my god.
Jack's villain origin story began when someone insulted a lamp powered by human suffering. It's gotta be this one.
Mm-hmm.
We will do that Rock Band playthrough if it kills me, goddammit!
Yep, that's fair.
Just gotta figure out how to get everything recorded up.
Although, funny enough, I've also just recently made, or at least I've acquired new playlists for the, let's see, like Guess the Song,
Oh.
Ooh.
but they're separated by decades.
Oh.
And it's entirely a mixed bag. So it's like, it's not cherry picked, for one thing. It's not like with the
Interesting.
A7X, not like with the A7X one.
Okay.
So if we next time want to try, like, if I next time want to test your musical knowledge, how well you'd actually know like music across all types.
Oh god, okay. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when we get to like, what was it, like 2000s rock anthems, classic oldies, 80s rock anthems, 80s hard rock,
Oh, yeah.
all out to 2010s. Yeah, I've got a few.
Nice.
But funny enough, for a podcast, that could also be like a segment, but you could also have like callers come in and try to compete with either of you two.
Do we really want callers coming into a podcast like that?
If we
Well,
ever
that's-
do a podcast and it ever gets popular enough, we can think about the possibility of it.
Yeah, like that's more of a possibility, but like I think initially would probably have to be like just a competition between you two being the more musically inclined.
We'd have to cross all those hurdles to even get there in the first place.
Yep.
Yep.
Right,
Right.
Jack.
The real reason our group is still together? Mutual hatred of blank.
I think that's one of the AIs.
Oh God.
You gotta think about mine just a little bit.
Okay.
Problem is my cards suck and I can't re-get a new one, so I'm trying to think of one I could maybe write in. But would it win is the question.
I just want the fucking idiot gear card to show up again.
Yes.
Forever fishing for idiot gear. You get Chris, are you still submitting or?
Yeah, hold on, I'm writing one out.
Okay, just making sure it didn't glitch.
No, I mean, if it glitched, I think we would all know at this point.
I would have said something. All right.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh my fucking god. Wow, how topical. Blizzard friend group still together? Mutual hatred of unnecessary bloatware of 5+-year-old game. Oh, mutual hatred of an icicle made out of human feces.
Oh.
Ugh.
Right. Mutual hatred of violent decompression. Oh my god. Mutual hatred of a body torn apart by puberty. Oh wow.
I don't even know how that would look.
You can see it in the mirror.
Fuck you.
All of us have to do is get up and look in a mirror. I think this is Joseph's card that we have to think about a little bit, because we all have it's implied there's a mutual hatred of what puberty did to everybody in the group.
I hate this character God gave me, so I want to go. Like, can I get a ticket to re-roll my character?
Hey, can I get a Fantasia, please?
God, it's been so long since I played that.
Mutual hatred of early hunter-gatherers. God. Yeah.
It's like, damn, I thought my written one was gonna win that, but
what was it, 5+?
Yeah.
No, that was really good, but the existentialism of this one really hit me to the core.
Okay, fair enough.
Gus is Steve silently in the background. I would either do that or the music when Gandalf is falling down Helm's Deep.
Oh.
No.
Those are like my go-to sad songs.
Okay. The unspoken rule of our new friend group: never bring up blank.
Oh
no.
Is that an AI one?
Yes. Mine's a bit of a throwaway.
Alright, the unspoken rule of our friend group: never bring up the drugs you consumed hoping you'll become God. Never bring up Japanese dating simulators.
Oh.
That depends on how far the rabbit hole you want to go.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Never bring up sex under a ceiling mirror. Never bring up me blaming lag despite wired connection and zero ping. God, that's a wasted card, but that's a good one.
That's AI generated too.
Yeah, like blaming lag on a wired connection and zero ping. Well, it should be wired connection and I'm the host.
Yeah, that is funnier, actually.
Never bring up a questionable life decision made entirely out of spite.
AI1.
that's a good one. I'm gonna have to go with Japanese dating simulators.
Damn it.
Well, mine was a throwaway, so.
Like, some of those are pretty good.
What's gonna finally break me out of my funk?
Oh no.
There is one card in particular that if you played, you instantly win.
I do not have it.
I'm pretty sure I don't have that card. But this is the closest I'm gonna get.
What's gonna finally break me out of my funk? Come all over Eileen. I don't know about that.
I mean,
What's gonna finally break me out of my funk? Nazi zombies. I mean, it does the trick, but if it were to happen in real life, sure, yeah, it would totally break me out of my funk. Nothing gets you in the mood to finally find a way to live than killing the undead.
it's true.
What's gonna finally break me out of my funk? 2 tablespoons of fresh ejaculate. It's gonna finally break me out of my funk? A confession beaten out of a suspect. Considering I applied to be a cop twice, I mean. And what's gonna finally break me out of my funk? A pickled dog fetus and a milk jug. What?
Ugh.
Ugh. Confession beaten out of a suspect.
Woo!
Yours was come all over Eileen, wasn't it, Chris?
Yeah. Like I said, it was the closest I was gonna get. I didn't have anything good, and I couldn't reboot the universe.
I want to die doing what I live. Blank.
Oh god, Jack.
Alright, is it? Oh god. I want to die doing what I love. Holding the elevator door open for someone to fall to their death. Oh my god. I want to die doing what I love. I scream into the void. I want to die doing what I love. A balloon filled with heroin stuffed up your ass. Okay. I want to die doing what I love. Attention span of a gnat. And I want to die doing what I love. Nintendo Switch induced hand cramps. I'm screaming into the void. Damn it!
We may have played this card before. Thank God Joe doesn't have enough subscribers considering he just posted blank on his panel.
We did post it. We did do that.
Alright, let me try. Let me see if I can find another one. Okay, this has got to be a good one. Joseph broke the Geneva Convention again, this time using blank.
It is. It's
Oh
AI.
my god.
It's AI as well.
Like, I love the implication of again.
Again.
Joseph broke the Geneva Convention again, this time using rolling a nat 1 at the worst possible time. Like, well, there's breaking the Geneva Convention, there's winning and unwittingly.
Don't worry, guys. I think I got this bomb sorted out. Oh shit.
Immediately, like, accidentally press detonate. Joseph broke the Geneva Convention again, this time using a novel written entirely in emojis. He broke the Geneva Convention again, this time using Kratos' Lonely Thanksgivings. This time using undercooked pork. And using a 3D printed vagina. You know, undercooked pork actually works depending on who you're targeting.
Yes.
Damn.
That was my thought process too. It's like, well,
That you were aimed at specifically at the Muslims for that, weren't you?
well, the Muslims and the Jews, but regardless. Tonight on Idiot Gear, I deal with blank. Chris is annoyed with blank, and Jack feels deeply disturbed by blank.
Here it is. Here it is.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Besides, undercooked pork can fucking kill you, so yeah. And at this point, if your cards truly do suck and you need to write everything in, just do it.
No.
I've got a pretty solid combination here.
I think I also have a pretty solid combination.
Alright.
But,
fucking love this card so much.
It's such a good card.
It's my magnum opus as far as I'm concerned.
It is absolutely the magnum opus. All right, here we go.
Tonight, on Idiot Gear, I deal with Duke Nukem's micropenis, Chris is annoyed with your girlfriend hovering 3 feet off the floor, and Jack feels deeply disturbed by the complex emotional repercussions of letting your cousin watch you masturbate via Skype. Tonight, I deal with the delicate removal of a grenade from an anus, Chris is annoyed with reusable condoms, and Jack feels deeply disturbed by a throbbing, veiny cock.
You and I are use Jack.
The line delivery.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's the delivery is what sells it.
Tonight, I deal with a Splunky junkie. Chris is annoyed with Jack suffering in silence while the rest of us cause chaos, and Jack feels deeply disturbed by crabs pinching your testicles.
Why would I be annoyed with Jack suffering in silence? I'm the one causing the suffering.
Tonight, I deal with another friendship irreparably destroyed by Mario Party. Chris is annoyed with Snake, and Jack feels deeply disturbed by an entire dick in your mouth. Tonight, I deal with Harvey Weinstein's Walker. Chris is annoyed with the clapping of ass cheeks, and Jack feels deeply disturbed by my love of whoring. There's some solid ones here. Oh, boy. Oh. Tonight, I deal with the delicate removal of a grenade from an anus. Chris is annoyed with reusable condoms, and Jack feels deeply disturbed by a throbby, veiny cock. God damn it.
God damn it, this computer is
fucking
kicking our
AI.
asses.
I know. Okay, which one were yours? I gotta know.
I was the first one.
Ah, that was pretty solid.
Mine,
I thought the emotional repercussions would have clinched it.
mine was Chris being angry at me for suffering in silence.
By the way, AI generated card.
It's a pretty fucking good one.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. My brain says no, but my dick says blank.
What?
My mind's telling me
I'm
no.
telling me no.
But my body. My body's telling me yes.
God damn, you too. No, not that one. This is a throwaway.
I think this is one of mine as well. I don't know.
My brain is telling me no, but my dick says a cum-filled water balloon. Okay, that's.
Ooh.
But my dick says, "Why don't I cry?" My brain says no, but my dick says, "Sweet cuddly kittens."
Wait a minute.
I got it. Wait a minute. God damn it. My brain says no, but my dick says 15 S blocks in a row, making you curse the Tetris gods. And my brain says no, but my dick says a scary talking word on your channel. Oh. That's why it's talking. That's why it's talking. That's why it's saying anything. Oh. There's a couple pretty good ones in here. just for the mental image Chris put in my head.
Fair.
Good card, Joseph.
I
Good
knew
card.
exactly what I was doing with that.
You did.
Mine was white on white crime, though I kind of wish I didn't play it because I had another card that could have paired with it if it was like a double one.
Mm-hmm. That's a good card, Joseph. It caught me off guard a little bit, and then Chris pointed that out and was like, "Oh, right."
White on white crime, isn't that basically just sex with you and Kirsty?
Yes.
Or me and Sam.
Ugh. Well, you never got that far, so.
Yeah, thank God. Joseph, dream job? Surprisingly, it's just blank. It should have been white on white crime.
Not shooting chickens at a kid at an airport. No, honestly, dream job. I would love to have like a Top Gear style show where I'd be the host and just go over everything.
Oh, I think you'd rock
You
that.
would.
Yeah.
Oh, you would. It's just a matter of like how good are you speaking into like to public.
I mean, it's more speaking into a camera, but I see your point.
The game's running out. I gotta use this card. I think it
All right,
fits well enough.
Joseph's dream job, surprisingly, it's just my unnatural ability to attract horse girls. That's
No, that's not a dream job at all. I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that. It's like not in the context that you had written that out. Joseph's dream job, surprisingly, it's just someone who gives a shit.
Wow.
Joseph's dream job, surprisingly, it's just Joseph's foolproof way of dealing with his problems. Ignore them until they either go away or kill him. Joseph's dream job, surprisingly, it's just the action Grandma's sheets have seen.
Ugh.
Oh.
And dream job, surprisingly, is just heart surgery with a fork.
My dream job is basically IRL amateur surgeon.
Jeez. Not a lot of good choices here, but it's between second and the fifth. You just don't want to give a shit.
Yes!
Yeah.
By the way, the third one, AI generated.
Nice.
Like, yeah, like, ChatGPT is, like, really hitting home on a lot of these, other than just the one.
Instead of therapy, Jack now copes with blank.
Oh.
God. Like, this entire game is just, like, everybody's roasting each other.
This is
I found a good one.
ChatGPT prompt, by the way. Instead of therapy, Jack now copes with superpowers that only work when you're naked. Instead of therapy, Jack now copes with excessive oversharing of information. Instead of therapy, Jack now copes with getting off to the sound of the M1 Grand Ping. Instead of therapy, Jack now copes with the public beheading of a journalist.
Oh.
And instead of therapy, Jack now copes with Waluigi's Super Smash Bros. Invite getting lost in the mail.
Oh, that's horrible. No, I would not cope with that. We deserved Waluigi.
But instead, you got Enderman.
Fuck. It's definitely between the second and the third one.
Although with the Grand Ping, that's more you, Joseph. I think
if
it was Jack, it would probably be the sound of a bolt going back.
Yeah, so gotta go with this.
Yay.
I actually submitted the Grand Pin because it is a damn satisfactory sound.
It is.
It is, but it's not your cope. It's Joseph's cope.
I don't know. I think every heterosexual male has just an innate, like, built-in love for the M1 Garand ping. That is just genetic at this point.
Well, I mean, it's iconic. Like, you'll never hear, like, there's nothing else in the world that can make such thing.
No.
Damn it. I'm running into a lot of ones we've seen before.
It's okay.
Here we go. This is a new one, just in general. Facebook collects user data so that companies can sell us blank.
I don't know if mine's gonna win, but just the visual image of it, I could totally see Facebook ads doing this.
Mine already does.
Facebook collects user data so that some companies can sell us body pillows shaped like horny anime characters. We're off to a fantastic start.
Wait, where's the lie?
There is no lie here. This is just fact. Facebook collects user data so that companies can sell us my nipple collection. Can sell us used band-aids. Can sell us secret naked drawings of all your friends.
I hope not.
Oh my god. I hope not.
I will only accept that if it was in calendar form. Thank you very much. Gotta stay classy.
I suppose. Facebook collects user data on so that companies can sell us confusing masturbation fantasies about Rouge the Best.
Also, where's the lie?
Where's the lie? So which truth do I want to go with today? I'm going with the anime body pillows.
Yes.
God damn it, Chris. Chris literally ran away with this game.
He did.
For the most, well, I almost lost it to fucking Cavern. Alright, let me see. I'm pretty sure we've seen this one. What will always make Jack uncomfortable? I'm pretty sure we have seen that one. Alright, I'm going to try to find one we have yet to see. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Jack's internet search history is 90% blank and 10% deep existential dread.
Oh no.
AI.
That's so good.
He's like, are your search history not 10% existential dread?
It's gotta be more than 10% deep existential dread at this point,
It's,
right?
it's a little more than that.
15 maybe?
Let's
13,
go with that.
I'd say.
Oh my god.
Micro penis humiliation and 10% deep existential dread. Jack's internet history is 90% crippling, and his crippling addiction to making terrible life choices to sound poetic and existential dread. Okay, said hand job under a restaurant table and 10% deep existential dread. No, the white tree front, no.
No.
Punching out the child in the balls and teeth.
No!
God. I'm gonna have to go with the, obviously, the...
Yes! AI generated, by the way!
Alright. I have won back my title.
Second